Hi, I'm Dr. Pete Lungo, and I'm with Cdlc-Pcx, Early Learning Centers of Excellence. We operate 24 schools across this country in 8 different states, and our primary focus is from 6 weeks to 5-year-olds and have a daily curriculum for them, as well as we have before and after care for 6-year-olds through 12-year-olds. When I first joined the company in 2005, we really didn't have a complete IT department. We had bits and pieces of folks that kind of worked with us throughout the country. We'd call different vendors on the spur of the moment to stop into our schools and try and patch things up and get us back running so we could operate on a daily basis without much interference and having technology get in the way of running our schools. We did have someone who was in our IT department at our corporate office in Denver, and his main function was to call vendors throughout the country and assign them different schools in order for them to patch any issues that we might have with our IT stuff. Well, actually, unfortunately, it did work very well for us because we were spending thousands of dollars on repair after repair due to the fact that we didn't have any continuity or consistency when it comes to the technology throughout the country, and all the schools acted independently when it came to the vendors, so we didn't have a reliable source in order for us to have a solid IT department in order for us to operate on a regular basis. Well, over time I did a cost-benefit analysis and found that not only paying for that person and all the different vendors that we had across the country stopping in and trying to fix our IT problems, that we had to let them go and outsourced to PCX. Well, since PCX has taken over, things have gotten really fantastic, actually. They've really pulled our independent schools across the country together into one unit, and our IT sources are now a lot easier for our schools to handle, which obviously helps us out in a big way because our schools now don't have to worry about their PCs going down, our secure access system with the parents that use to get into our schools, as well as our computer lab where we have computers for the children. They really keep the interest of the children in mind when they're working and coming up with solutions to make our systems better so we can operate our schools much more efficiently. Well, I got to tell you, this has had a wonderful positive impact on myself as well as the organization, but personally it had freed me up in order for me to focus on growing the business, not only from an operational standpoint where it's very seamless and very transparent to the schools, that I know that behind the scenes I have a strong team in PCX helping out and making sure things are running smooth so my schools can run smooth and I can continue to focus on strategic growth for the company. Every year I go out and I do shop around and make sure I'm getting a fair price and a good customer service and quality of goods. So I have to tell you is at this particular time PCX has passed the test the last 5 or 6 years, so there's nothing I would change except for just continue doing what you're doing and keeping us running smooth. I would absolutely recommend PCX to any business, small, big, large. Their capabilities to handle all needs, especially with Cdlc-Pcx, has been fantastic over the last 5 or 6 years that we've been working together. They're very conscious of budgets and keeping the focus on making sure that they meet our budget and we meet their budget when the time comes, as well as very personable, great staff on hand. I've never had any situations where I would not recommend them. I would recommend them 100% every time.